Okay, so I'm going to talk to you about Chapter 3, specifically the TARES test. TARES is spelled T-A-R-E-S. That is an acronym. It's a checklist of questions that creators are supposed to use when putting out a persuasive message in order to make sure they are being ethically responsible. So the TARES test is broken up into 5 different questions. T standing for, are the ads truthful? A standing for, are the ads authentic? R standing for, does the ad treat the receiver with respect? E standing for, is there equity between the sender and the receiver? And S, is the ad or message socially responsible? So to break it down further, T stands for truthfulness, which means, are the claims of the message verbally or visually truthful? Does the message convey the whole truth, or is it a partial truth? Partial truth, and is the omission of that truth deceptive? Or authenticity, or is the message authentic? It's closely related, and it's more, are you doing the right thing, but are you also doing the right thing with the correct attitude? Is there a sincere need for the product? Is there a sincere need for the message? And essentially, is the reasoning that you're sending out this message or promoting this product a reason that you yourself as the messenger would believe and need? Are you, essentially, would you buy what you're selling? Respect is essentially having respect for the person you are trying to convey this message to. Are you willing to take responsibility for what the message is saying? Essentially that. E stands for equity, which is essentially is the message you're promoting and the way you're promoting this persuasive message in a way that keeps you and the person receiving the message on the same level, which is kind of complicated, but it's saying, does the receiver of the message need to go out and do some research or have a adverse knowledge in order to understand the message? If the person can't just understand the message outright and needs to do this kind of extra work to interpret or understand the message, then the message doesn't have equity. In order to share these kinds of messages, the messenger and the receiver of the message need to be on the same level. It needs to be easily understood by both parties. And finally, is the ad or persuasive message socially responsible? So the book explains that this is the most difficult aspect of the test. There's just a lot of people and a lot of ways to interpret the message. It gives a list of questions that it suggests we use when interpreting kind of this section of the test, and I'm going to read those to you guys. So it's, if everyone financially able to purchase this product or service did so and used it, would society as a whole be improved, keeping in mind that recreation and self-improvement are worthy societal goals? If there are some groups in society that would benefit from using this product as advertised, are there others that could be significantly harmed by it? Are there ways to protect them? Does this ad increase or decrease the trust the average person has for persuasive messages? And does this ad take the notion of corporate responsibility both to make money and to improve human life and welfare seriously and truthfully? So that's the breakdown of the TARES test. For the discussion question, I'm going to link case E, which discusses product placement. For that discussion question, I asked that you guys would look at a time where you saw television product placement, and asked if that kind of interrupted the flow of the show. So I'm going to ask you guys to look at product placement in this way by using it and breaking it down with the TARES test, and you could use that specific example you came up with for Casey's discussion question. Right? Bye guys.